Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another first reviews reaction video with your big boy buddy Gore, and it's time for Scream 7. Now, I do want to say I tried to record this yesterday, and I did get all the way to Rotten Tomatoes and see if there was a score. There was no score. There was 8 reviews. It said 8 reviews. And no score, which, by the way, if you don't know, once a movie reaches 5 or more reviews, it should have a score on Rotten Tomatoes. So there should be a little rotten or fresh tomato there. There was not, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. So I actually paused that recording and left it there for like almost an hour. Came back, I was like, well, the review embargo lifted. There's no way in hell there's not enough reviews. And then I looked, refreshed, there was 10 reviews, and there's still no score. So I was like, you know what? I'll just wait until tomorrow. So we're here now. I didn't look at any reviews. I have seen quite a lot of mixed stuff, but I can't tell if that's just because that might not even be people who have seen the fucking movie. I don't know. I know there's a lot of controversy about this movie and stuff. I'm just here to watch a movie. I don't give a flying shit about any controversy. I could separate things much easier than others. I'm here to watch a stupid fucking movie where a guy slashes people. But, like, there's already so much stupid shit going on with this movie. People trying to spoil it just because, you know, they I mean, I get it. It sucks that she was fired. I understand. But, like, if people are allowed to be excited for the movie, I'm sorry. It's like the Scream franchise has been around longer than any of these actresses have even been alive, I think. I'm sorry. Come on. Both Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera, I think. And the directors, you know. I don't know how old the directors are, but still. I'm just saying, like, this franchise has been around a long time, you know. It's existed before those two. So I'm excited for it just because Neve Campbell's back, of course. You know, and I know she was in the 5th one, but she was barely in the 5th one. Let's not fuck around. She was not a big focus. She might as well have been a glorified cameo in that movie. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's check this out. I'm not expecting super high because all the mixed stuff, but again, I can't tell if that was just people shitting on it because of the whole controversy. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 65%. That's my guess. Watch, it's gonna be like a 30%. It can't be as bad as Scream 3. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's go. I say 65%. There it is. Let's see if there's actually a score this time. Scream 7. I wanted to put cream. I didn't. Anyway, let's see. Oh, oh no. Ooh, stinky. Oh, smelly. Poo-poo. Stinky, smelly poo-poo. Oh, I mean, 43% is not that bad, but still. Oh, it's not poo-poo. It's more like a... What the hell does that smell? It smells like maybe doo-doo. Maybe. It's maybe doo-doo. I'm not sure. It might be something else. It's a little bit more pleasant than shit. What would that be? Puke? No, puke doesn't really... I've never noticed puke spell. Piss? No. Anyway, 43%. That's way lower than I was expecting, actually. Like, if anything, I was expecting, like, high 50, you know? Yeah. All right, well, let's see. Let's check this out. So, it's actually not even really mixed, honestly. It's lower than... Because mixed would be, like, 50%. I guess it's still close to mix. Anyway, the script navigates trauma, protectiveness, defensiveness, secrecy, and other emotions with maturity. Oh, yeah? I don't think you understand that this movie sucks, Fred. So, count your days. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. Despite clocking in at around at under 2 hours, Scream 7 feels far too long and plays out sans intensity or a rhythm, sans undertale, let alone a rhyme or reason to prolong the series' life after 30 years. Scream 7 veers towards both familiar and brand new territories. It might not reach the same heights as other installments, but the kills and the heartfelt show that even a 7th movie in a franchise can feel refreshing at times. Sydney's back, but the script is a bit of a mess. Despite a weak reveal, Scream 7... Oh, no, really? Scream 7 delivers brutal kills and a meta return fans will die for. Alright. The new sequels were clearly building toward a promising arc for here we go. Saying that created a nice through line between them, and there was no plan B when Spyglass fired her. No pivoting to Indiana or making up character motivation on the fly can fix that. Okay, wait, hold on. Character motivations. I wonder who that's in reference to. Probably maybe the one like the one or two characters that come back. Maybe I forgot. I never really cared for some of the characters in the last two movies. Scream 5, I didn't really even give a shit that much about Melissa Barrera's character. There's only Scream 6 where I thought she was actually pretty good in that one. I thought she was kind of weak in 5, honestly, but I thought she was much better in 6. But I guess Sam. But I wasn't like a big fan of a lot of the characters. Like Jenna Ortega's fine, and her boyfriend in the last one. I guess they weren't they weren't a thing until later. But I really didn't like the Randy Meeks replacement, who's like the half sister. So I actually didn't like her at all. I thought she was really annoying. And I don't even remember any of the other characters. Who's the one that gets her fucking face blown off at the end of 5, where everybody thinks she's the killer? I thought she was alright. I remember thinking she was kind of funny, and then they just blew her face off. And then a Nora girl fucking blew her face off. And then she gets set on fire again. Second time in the span of like, I don't know, like a year or something. That and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She gets set on fire, both of them. That girl loves to be set on fire. That was a really weird scene when in Nora when she gets set on fire. That was very strange. Scream 7 is certainly the worst of the franchise. I can't believe that. Scream 3 is so shit. And while an 8th installment seems like a foregone conclusion, everything about this is a sloppy, incoherent, and tired. Okay. Inconsistent, sorry. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Losing Ortega Barrera was a critical hit and obviously left the studio scrambling, but the method they chose to move forward by weekly echoing the past was not it. Okay. Unfortunately, the earlier, better Screams could handle both carnage and characterization, and the latter is sorely missing here. Too bad everything here tastes like bad faith, and I'm less jazzed by the hour to see this franchise continue in its current state. I mean, that's so weird, because people loved the last two movies. And I get that they lost those two, but like, you get one like not great movie, and then you're just like, oh my god, this franchise is done, it's over. Like calm down, Jesus Christ. It's like, damn, did you like the last two? Everybody was like, dude, the last two were fucking awesome. This one ends up being like a 4 out of 10. You're like, it's over. This franchise is dead. I'm like, god damn, bro, you would not survive in the Saw franchise or fan base. Anyway. This movie is simple, straightforward, a shit ton of fun. Scream 7 feels like a return to the first two movies. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good. I love the first two movies. Those are still my two favorites. I think if I had to rank them, maybe I should do a ranking. I haven't watched 4 in a long time. I've seen Scream 1 and 2 enough where I don't really need to rewatch them. I could still rank them. 3 sucks so much ass that maybe I have to rewatch it. Maybe I'll like it better now. But I'd say 1, 2. This isn't best, so best to worst. 1, 2. I would probably say 6, then 4. I really like 4 though, but 6, 4, 5, then 3, and then Scary Movie. No, and I guess that's it, right? Did I nail them all? So we'll see where Scream 7 fits in. And then I know we did last summer all we had then. And Urban Legend. Remember Urban Legend? Jared Leto is in it. Everybody loved him. I would love to see people like react to that movie. Like, I heard this is like Scream, and then like they watch it, and then Jared Leto pops up and like, what the fuck? I hate him. Anyway, it does away with the story of the last two movies with the killings in New York mentioned often, but the Carpenter sisters not at all. That's a little weird. Yeah, what else? What also has been excised is whatever is the wit, metatextual irony, and the visual flair that's marked every other installment. Okay. Every scene where someone doesn't die feels like it's slowing things down. Damn. You know, I it's so funny. I say that about people in real life too. Every time I'm all right, never mind. You get it. Whatever. I'm a psycho. The labyrinthine world of the Scream franchise continues in a bloody movie that delivers the gore, but gets lost in a mishmash of nostalgia, legacy characters, and tired tropes. All right, let's see. A lot of dislike, and a lot of hating, a lot of smelly. yeah. Even the positive reviews. Those two are pretty positive. That's probably pretty positive too. A 9.5 out of a 20. Do you like scary movies? Maybe give this one a miss then. Maybe give this one a miss. How about you give this a miss? All right. You get it. Anyway, I don't know if I'm even really that excited to watch it right now. I think the whole controversy, even if it had like great reviews, here we go. Now it's a 42%. Okay, well, it's fluctuating. I think all the like the 78% for Monarch. I'm probably not even gonna watch that. But all of like the back and forth and like everybody being assholes trying to spoil stuff. Oh, 39. Ooh, nasty. Well, it seems like that controversy is gonna have or that group of people that are upset about the movie are gonna have a field day with the ratings. We'll see how well the movie does, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna do well. But again, I don't think the franchise lives or dies on the Carpenter sisters. Like, I do believe they're fine characters, but I do believe you could add any other character in there, and it'll be the same. The only thing interesting was the Sam thing about her father being Billy, and that's Billy Loomis, and that's I think that's like it. And everything like, but that was interesting, to be fair. But it was more interesting in the 6th movie than it was in the 5th one. Because the 5th one they introduced that, I'm just like, I mean, I don't mind that at all. I didn't think it was like a bad idea. It's just I didn't really do enough with it in the 5th movie, and then they do more with it in the 6th. But even that, it's just like by the end she's like, I'm still good. And I was like, all right, well, like, come on. It would have been way more interesting if she actually did end up going bad, which maybe that's where it was going. I have no idea. That would have been awesome. So, but still, I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll work out. You say you know. You say it'll never happen, but who knows? Maybe Spyglass or whatever will come up to Melissa Burr and be like, "Hey, we fucked up. Here's a couple dollars, extra dollars. Get the Jenna girl. She's not doing anything. She's not popular at all. So get." I just said that. She's not popular. She's not in anything ever. She's not the fucking Pedro Pascal female actress. She's in fucking everything. What does she do? Oh, she won't do Scream 8, but she'll do that stupid ass Weekend movie. Okay, I see how it is. Anyway, I don't really. Oh yeah, I guess we should look maybe at the Metacritic. There you go. I'm blown away. Scream 3 is way worse. And I don't even need to watch this movie to tell you that much. I'm going to watch this movie like, nope, that's definitely worse than Scream 3. Never mind, I take it back. Scream 3 just like really disappointed me. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not gonna let me look. All right, well, let's read this. Simply put, Scream 7 isn't very scary. I don't think any of them are really scary, and it isn't very inventively gory, which some of the sequels have been. Okay. Worst of all, quite baffling for a film that was directed and co-written by the franchise creator Kevin Williamson. This isn't even about articulate teens deconstructing horror films anymore. There are a handful of limp references to AI deepfake. Oh, is that how they bring back fucking what's his name? Stu? But otherwise, all the sharp culture awareness and certainly all the irony has been removed. It's as if nobody realized that a Scream movie without the irony is just a bad horror movie. Roll on, Scream 8. Yeah. So it's weird. It really does get rid of like a lot of that fucking. That's crazy. Well, that's unfortunate if that's the case. So, yeah, especially with Kevin Williamson co-writing and directing. Like, I was actually looking forward to him directing because I heard he directed that movie Sick, which I heard was really good. Which I never watched it, but I heard it was really good. So I think he directed that, or did he just write it? He might just wrote it. Anyway, that's it. We're done. What else do you want from me? Oh, by the way, don't eat any blueberries.